Yeah, sometimes you just get beat down. And no matter how tired you get, you still got to paddle in the way, or sorry, you paddle in, you got to paddle out. There's just no quitting with surfing, and that's really with life, same thing. Yeah, my name's Tim Gerlach, United States Air Force veteran, 28 years, combat controller, 12 deployments. My surf experience, been surfing since I was a kid, off and on, but through the military and deployments and just lack of time and nearness to coast, it's been pretty sporadic throughout the years. In fact, it's only been the last couple of years I've had a chance to reconnect, even as low as I could. Oh dear God, the surfing challenges this week, where do we start? My body doesn't move like it used to. My body's broken, it doesn't move like it used to. I still think I'm 25 years old and my body should move like I'm 25 years old. And that's kind of been the experience this week. It's trying to figure out, almost with some reduced mobility, how do I even do it again? I'm relearning a little bit, but I think there's a little bit more to it than that. But so it's been kind of stressful, and it's been actually a little disheartening. But sometimes when I just get out there, I go find a place by myself and I just feel the water, and it's kind of where home is. It kind of centers and grounds me. So sometimes it's really got to be less about the waves and the environment, although it is cool to be here in Costa Rica with my bros. I just realize I'm on this piece of real estate on this earth that's freaking enormous, and it kind of puts you in place and grounds you. But my best wave was probably today, longest left I ever had. Every second of that left-hand wave, I was thinking, man, that's another 5 minutes of paddle that I got to go back to the lineup. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Yeah, so I think from a physical perspective, I think the ocean and salt cures. Anytime you're sick or just have something wrong with your body, like the physical interaction with the salt water, I believe cures the body. I believe the same thing with your mental state. Now, there's a lot of reasons why surfing's fun. Just like anything else, as a human people, I think we're designed to challenge ourselves. Surfing, it's the most consistent thing and the absolute most inconsistent thing in the world, meaning it's water, it's some kind of propulsion of wave, be it swell or wind, and it crashes at some point when it gets near shore. The challenge is it's always different wherever you go. And A, trying to find where the surf is, B, trying to find the surf where you can find the piecers then you're looking for. And this week's just been incredible. I would have never thought that a big open bay like this going in a fjord could have a world-class surf actually inland of the coast. It's been absolutely amazing. I think when people leave the military, there's probably, from a psychological standpoint, like 50 different ways people go, but they either try and stay a part of that community and relive it every day, or they completely regress and want nothing to do with it. And so I've become isolated over the last couple of years since I've retired, and really stiff-arming most of the community. And so coming back out here, this has reminded me of really why I stayed in for so many years to begin with. It's not about the adventures of free fall or diving or operational, awesomeness that you get. It's really about the people that you're serving with. And out here, it's reminding me that, man, there was so much more that I'm kind of forgetting about because I have some issues I got to work through. Yeah, if I was mentoring myself, it'd be shut up, sit down, absorb things, understand what you're really trying to do, and then think about how you can try and achieve those effects. Because I think you grow up in the military, especially in SOF, always about the experience and not the goals. And it took me a lot of years to figure out why I was even doing some of the things I was doing. Sure, we're jumping into establishing our head, but what does that really mean when it comes to a big master attack plan and owning space, real estate and enemy? Like, those are the things I would have wanted to learn younger, so I could have been more effective as I grew older.